I'd like to thank all the members of the General Assembly that were kind enough to be with us today. I realize that some of them have to leave because session is starting soon. Our next speaker is the President and the CEO of the Pennsylvania Association of Latino Organizations, which works with more than 25 community-based organizations that serve the Latino population in Pennsylvania, Margaret Barajas.
Good morning. I am not a legislator. I am here as a tax-paying immigrant who does work on behalf of other tax-paying immigrants in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. I'd like to begin by thanking the Pennsylvania Democratic Committee for organizing this event, for their courageousness in coordinating a nonpartisan dialogue, knowing that it is in the best interest of the immigrant communities of the Commonwealth to do so. Having said that, I am deeply disappointed at having to be here this morning. This is not the first time that we immigrants have had to defend ourselves, and unfortunately, it will not be the last. Because of initiatives like Invasion Pennsylvania, it is becoming harder and harder as a Latina to call Pennsylvania home. The proponents of anti-immigrant efforts would have you believe that they are not targeting Latinos, but in fact, their actions as leaders sends a message to the community that says, watch your back. People with darker skin and an accent who were not born in Pennsylvania are dangerous, and citizens should do their part to rid our home of these invaders. If you don't believe me, look to the language of the speeches of Representative Metcalf and his group, in which the statement was made that a van load of what was believed to be a group of illegal alien invaders was detained. I fear for our rights and our safety under a government that can identify by sight those who are unauthorized. Through the Pennsylvania Association of Latino Organizations, we serve some of the Commonwealth's most impoverished and marginalized communities. Some of these communities are urban, some are rural. All are bound in their immigrant struggle to integrate into the cities and neighborhoods of Pennsylvania. These are by and large good, hard-working individuals who are not draining our government resources. And this very point was acknowledged during Monday's Invasion PA conference. Immigrants are not draining our government resources, except to the extent that our hard-working tax dollars are being thrown at trying to address what lies outside the authority of our municipalities, counties, and districts. Honorable elected officials, please focus on fighting the good fight and not on dehumanizing our poorest workers who are contributing to support our needs as consumers. Lastly, I am equally concerned by the English-only companionship legislation being promoted by Representative Rosemarie Swanger. As a former English teacher, Representative Swanger, I can assure you that the English language is in no danger of dying out either here in Pennsylvania or in the world. So let me take this opportunity instead to invite you to a dialogue with those of us who work with immigrant communities, to ask you to redirect the powers of your office to increasing funding for English as a second language opportunities. If economic prosperity and a vibrant English proficient workforce is what you wish to promote, then let's do that. But resources spent on symbolic, mean-spirited English-only legislation that is unenforceable is not what we need. We are here today to promote Inclusion Pennsylvania. Thank you.